Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are again, starting another week of virtual preschool, and I'm really glad that you joined me for circle time today. So let's figure out what the date is, the day and then the date. So the last day of school we had was, does anyone remember what it's called? Thursday. Friday was a Fours Day. Saturday. Sunday was the weekend. Monday was a Fours Day. So now we are here at Tuesday. Yes. So let's move our frog up to Tuesday. All right. Does anyone remember the name of our month? Yes, it is November. So let's count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What comes next? 16. Now that was yesterday. That was a Fours class day. Let's see here. Brown, yellow, orange. Brown, yellow, orange. And then what? Brown. So a number 15 or 16, excuse me, on a brown turkey. So we need to do one more. 14, 15, 16. What's next? 17. Let's see. Brown, yellow, orange. Brown, yellow, orange. Brown, yellow. So a number 17 on a yellow turkey. All right, so let's say the whole date. Today is Tuesday, November 17th. All right. So we need to figure out what the weather is at your house now. So everyone should look out the window, and remember there can be more than one kind of weather in a day. So when you look out the window, is it rainy? Is it partly cloudy? Is it snowy? Is it cloudy? Is it sunny? Is it stormy? Is it foggy? Or is it windy? All right. So now we need to figure out what the temperature is, what it feels like outside. So for that, you'll probably need to step out the door for a minute to feel what it feels like. So when you step out the door, does it feel hot? Does it feel cold? Does it feel warm? Or does it feel cool? All right. So figure out what the weather is, what the temperature is at your house, what it feels like. All right. And so the last 2 weeks we were talking all about food. All right. Well, now we're going to jump to something completely different and talk about shapes this week. And I'm sure a lot of you know a lot of shapes already. So I have a pretty cool book. It's a story book, but it's also about shapes. So let's see what this book is called in our mystery envelope here. What is it? Oh, so can anyone tell what that picture is on the front? What do you think that's supposed to be? Yeah, it looks kind of like a cat, doesn't it? But this cat is a certain shape. This book is called Square Cat because the cat is kind of the shape of a square, isn't it? Yep, even its tail is kind of a square shape. So let's see what happens with Square Cat. Eula was a square, cat. She longed to be a round cat, like her friends Patsy and Maud. But Eula was square. Life wasn't easy for a square cat. See, there's her friends Patsy and Maud, and they're round cats. Mouse holes were impossible. And when Eula tipped over, it was hard to get back up. Eula was invisible in the city, and her favorite circle skirt didn't quite fit right. Red shoes made her look short, and stripes were just plain wrong, up and down or back and forth. Eula was unhappy as a square cat. So unhappy that she lost her purr. Oh dear. Patsy and Maud tried to make Eula feel round. They gave her hoop earrings and a beehive hat. Patsy painted a red rouge circle on one of Eula's cheeks. Maud painted the other cheek. All together, Patsy, Maud, and Eula rounded their lips and sang, "Ooh," while they skipped in circles eating donuts. Donuts are round, aren't they? Maybe they thought that would help. Eula began to feel round until she tripped and tipped over, which, as you know, is not good for a square cat. That gave Patsy and Maud an idea. They each slipped into a box. They became square cats, just like Eula. They showed Eula that a checkerboard sweater with a pillbox hat looked dazzling on a square cat, and how a painting of a square cat is priceless. As for mouse holes, they are impossible for all cats, round or square. Eula was surprised she didn't know that. Patsy and Maud showed Eula that square cats are easy to stack. Look at that. Are natural billboards and are excellent square dancers. If you don't know what square dancing is, you could look, I'm sure you could find a video of it on YouTube so you can see what square dancing is. Eula jumped with joy, tipped and got stuck like always. Patsy and Maud jumped up and jumped and tipped too, and got stuck next to Eula. Stuck flat on their square backs, the three cats gazed into the blue sky. Only a square cat could have this view. Eula purred, Patsy and Maud smiled. All right, so that is the story of the square cat. So I have some shape work for you in your work or in your take-home packet this week. One of the things in your take-home packet is cutting. Practice cutting shapes. All right, and we have a bunch of different shapes. We have a square, a rectangle, triangle, circle. Now, most of the time people call this an oval, but it's actually an ellipse. An oval is an egg shape. And what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hexagon. All right. So usually we do these at school sometimes for shapes, but we usually just cut out the biggest one. You can cut out all of the shapes if you want on each page. But for right now, I'm going to just show you how to cut out one of the big shapes. So this is the square. So remember, you always hold your scissors with your thumb up, right? Thumb up, 2 or 3 fingers in the bottom. You never hold it like this with 2 hands. You don't hold it like this upside down. Thumb up, all right? So we're gonna cut along this dotted line. All the way around to cut out a square. And you do the same thing with all the shapes. All right, so there's my square. After you've cut these shapes out, you can do whatever you want with them. Maybe you want to draw on them. Maybe you want to glue them onto something, make a shape collage. You can do whatever you would like with them, all right? So that is one of our activities this week. Another activity that you have seen before is Q-tip painting, but this one is Q-tip painting shapes. All right, so we have a trapezoid, we have a pentagon, we have a parallelogram, we have an octagon, a hexagon. Oh, I just realized I called one of the other shapes on the cutting shapes the wrong shape. Oops. A triangle, a rectangle, a circle, and a square. All right. So you've done these Q-tip painting, this Q-tip painting before, or at least you've had the opportunity to do it. So let me get some paint. So you'll need some paint for this, right? And I'm just going to pour a little bit of my red paint into this container. We don't need very much. And then remember, you're using a Q-tip for this. So you're going to dip your Q-tip and get a little bit of paint on it. And then you're going to put a dot of paint in each of the circles on your shape. And when you need more paint, you can go back and refill your Q-tip. And I'm just going to do one row here. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right, so there is one side of my trapezoid. So you can finish doing the whole thing, all right? So you can do these shapes as you would like, as you feel like. There's a bunch of them, so just do them whenever you feel like. Put this back together a minute. When I did it, the last one for the 4's class, I accidentally left the lid off the paint and it all dried out. All right, I have one more thing to show you today, and that is this little packet of shape puzzles. All right, so you have these in your take-home packet. Now I can't show you all of them, I only have this little tray, so I'm gonna just take out some here. Let's see here. So you're gonna match up, like, you're gonna put together all the circles, all the squares, and they're gonna match up. See here, I found a coin, a button, and looks like a soccer ball, and those all fit together. Those are all circles. Okay, so you can do this on a floor or a table. Let's see if I can, here we go. See, oh, that looks like a circle too. Maybe there's more than one set of circles. Let's see, I'm trying to find, aha, here we go. So I found a mirror that's an ellipse, a rug that's an ellipse, and a race car track that's an ellipse. So those are all ellipses. So those go together like a puzzle. All right, so there's quite a few of those for you to try. Oh. So that is what I have to show you today. I will show you the rest of our shape work on Thursday. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see some of you today at small group time at 10:30, and the rest of you I will see on Thursday for small group. All right, so have a great day. Bye, everyone.